Madam defeats Santiago but finds herself having to deal with a whole new enemy. Dime gets way too close to Big D for comfort, and Babyface is asked to do the impossible for Miss Tandy. Now we're talking, y'all. Now we're talking. We have a synopsis here that leaves a lot of meat on the bone, and it's left up to our imaginations to figure out what's going to take place. We got to figure out who Madam's new enemy is. We got to imagine how close Dime is to Big D, and what is it that Babyface has to do for Miss Tandy. Now, let's talk about the obvious here, with Miss Tandy at the house in a black evening dress, sitting on the couch with a remote control in her hands. Now, normally on the surface, one would think that this is a normal image of a woman coming home from a long day at the office, chilling, watching the evening news, but it's the position that Miss Tandy is taking on this couch. She's sitting all the way up on the edge, right? Back straight, arm extended, with the look of anticipation all over her face. And we see this with Miss Tandy's past dancing around in her heads, right? The thought of her getting rid of her own husband for insurance money and all the nasty secrets that her bedroom holds. This backyard deal that she has with Madam running for the mayor of the city of Atlanta. With all of this running around in our heads, we know that this isn't just a typical evening with Miss Tandy. And on this particular episode, the synopsis tells us that Babyface is asked to do the impossible for her. Asked by whom? Madam? Miss Tandy herself? I don't know. Or is it someone else? Last time we checked in with Miss Tandy and Babyface, she was out kissing babies and campaigning in the streets of Atlanta while Face sat at the house playing video games. Is this right? I think so. I don't know. Madam was ordering Tandy around like she owned her. I do remember that. And it's been so long since the show aired. That's as far as my memory serves me without having to rewatch the whole season 3A and 3B. But I do remember that she did cook for Babyface. She cooked him breakfast in bed and wore this nice, sexy little teddy for him. And what else is going on with Tandy and Face? I don't know. Drop me a comment below and let me know where you think Tandy and Babyface left off. Like, what was going on with them then, and also let me know what you think this impossible thing is that he was asked to do for her. In my last video, it was revealed that Madam found old slick-ass Cadillac in the warehouse in Mexico, a warehouse that belonged to Lotus's father. And here the synopsis tells us clearly that Madam defeats Santiago, so her and Cadillac both will get out of that tight spot together. And this is going to cause her to have a new enemy. Who will this new enemy be? Surely it's got to be someone from Santiago's side, right? And the synopsis goes on to tell us that Dime gets way too close to Big D for comfort, and we can only imagine what this is about, right? Do y'all think that Dime is falling for Big D, or is she just playing him like a fiddle to get under Amp's skin? I think it's the other way around. I think that Big D is actually fooling around with her to get under Amp's skin in part, and the other part, I think that he really likes her, and the fact that Amp is highly irritated is icing on the cake for him. And there has to be a means to an end with Dime and Amp, right? There has to be a reason that they keep throwing their reactions to each other in our faces. Maybe they will end up being together at the end of the day, so they have to build up this tension so that it'll be intense when they do finally get together, right? Otherwise, why are we still on their same storyline? I don't know. Dime is in episode number 1, the season opener, and she's also in this episode, so their time on screen has to hold some significance. So this is what I got for episode number 2, good people. I'm ready for the season to start. I'm ready for these storylines to see how they're going to compare to previous seasons. How about you? Let me know down in the comments below. And if you like this video, while you're down there, give it a thumbs up. You know I'd appreciate it. And if you're a fan of All the Queen's Men, then go ahead and sub to this channel for more videos just like this one. Thanks so much for joining me today, you guys, and I'm going to see you on the next one.